Hey everybody, this is David Shepard from obviously our YouTube channel. It's going to be our first video. First and foremost, I just want to say to all the families impacted by coronavirus, I know the tally right now in our country is nearly 10,000 fatalities, which is just unheard of. I just want to express my deepest sympathies to everybody who's going through this, and I believe that we're going to rally together as a country and ultimately defeat this thing and come out better for it. But I know right now, just things are tragic right now, and so I just want to lend my absolute prayers and thoughts to all the families out there that are suffering from this. On a different note, I want to congratulate the 2020 Naismith Hall of Fame class, and obviously it's going to be headlined by Kobe, Garnett, and Duncan. And I just want to take this opportunity to congratulate personally Kobe Bryant, my ultimate idol, my ultimate hero, someone that meant so much to me and someone that meant so much to my friends and family. And to watch this guy play was nothing short of amazing. What he was able to do on the court, we may never see again. I know a lot of people want to make the comparisons between him and Michael Jordan. I want to take this opportunity just to talk about specifically what made him special. And I'm not going to give you any statistics right now. I'm not going to give you any specific games that we associate Kobe Bryant with. I'm not going to talk about specific plays that we attune Kobe Bryant with. I'm just going to talk about the attitude and what the Mamba mentality was truly about. But before I do that, I want to play you a clip of the great Kobe Bryant.
Hello, everyone. I'm so sorry I can't be with you tonight. However, I couldn't completely miss the chance to take a moment to share some thoughts with all of you. The lesson I cherish the most is how important it is to love what you do. If you love what you do and it's making you happy, all the hard work and perseverance will pay off. I once had a guidance counselor tell me that I shouldn't play basketball, that it would never amount to anything for me. His negativity towards me made me stronger. You can't stop people from trying to limit your dreams, but you can stop it from becoming a reality. Your dreams are up to you. I encourage you to always be curious, always seek out things you love, and always work hard once you find it. So with that, I'll let you carry on with your evening. Please know I'm thinking of you, supporting you, and encouraging you always. Peace.
All right, so as you saw, Kobe Bryant was talking about his guidance counselor, and basically the guidance counselor kind of said, Kobe, you're wasting your time. You might as well pursue something else because basketball is going to amount to nothing. And Kobe Bryant then responded with one of the greatest careers in NBA history. But what made Kobe so amazing is that he loved the game. He loved the game. And a la Michael Jordan, a lot of times when you love something so much, it's not about necessarily playing in front of all the fans and the crowds and the cameras and the jubilation of the media and your peers and fans alike. What it's about is the work ethic off the court. I'm going to give you 3 examples that really stand out about Kobe Bryant. 1, he had something called a 6-6-6 mentality. And what that means is 6 hours a day, 6 days a week, 6 months of the year. I want you to think about that for a second. That is a total of 36 hours, right? We know that obviously is for 6 months, and that was the guy's off season. Forget the fact that this guy was getting up at 5 in the morning on game days. Forget the fact that this guy was watching film like a hawk. This guy in the off season was putting work like no one we had ever seen before. This guy, in his summer, by the way, in his summer, when it came to the 2008 Dream Team, got to Vegas and was biking in the desert for 40 hours to acclimate himself to a harder regimen, which then would translate to the basketball court, where he would absolutely dominate and tear people to shreds. And by the way, you know who took notice of this? Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James. Even the great LeBron James credits Kobe to playing such a pivotal role in his work ethic throughout his NBA career. But a lot of people think Kobe Bryant is actually what triggered it. I'm going to give you another example. Kobe Bryant, this is when he was 18 years old, mind you. People are still attending their prom at 18 years old. But at 18 years old, Byron Scott remembered that Kobe Bryant, at 18, was shooting in the dark by himself. Byron Scott just a little history lesson, played with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and played with Magic Johnson. He had never seen anyone with this kind of preparation and this kind of dedication to the game. I want you to think about this, guys. What other athlete have you ever heard of or read about in which they went into the dark and started practicing in order to acclimate to an easier situation? I'm going to give you one more instance, and this is according to Sports Illustrated. Kobe Bryant, when he was in high school, would get up at 5 a.m., right? The famous 5 a.m. Kobe Bryant, we all know at this point. But he would play his teammates in one-on-one. Not up to 7, not up to 11, not up to 21. He would play his teammates up to 100. And this is after getting up at 5 in the morning. The worst game of his career, according to SI, is he beat a teammate 100-12, and he was fuming because he gave up 12 points. That is what Kobe Bryant was about. The pursuit of excellence at all costs. And we can't give this guy enough credit because the work ethic superseded the talent. Kobe Bryant, in his first 3 years of his NBA career, made less than $4 million. DeAndre Ayton, who's played a total of 101 games, is going to make $13 million next season as part of his rookie contract. Kobe Bryant, in his first 3 years in the NBA, made $3.5 million. Do you know what he did for the rest of his career? He made over $300 million on the court, and the totality of being Kobe Bryant, with endorsements, he made over $700 million. A lot of people think this guy had it handed to him because he was the son of Joe Jelly Bean Bryant, but that's not the case because he wasn't even a top 10 pick. And he turned out to be the greatest player of his draft class, and I don't believe it's even close. And many people consider the 1996 NBA draft class to be the greatest draft class of all time. Iverson, Nash, Allen, Marbury, Marcus Camby even, who was a defensive player of the year. Many people, forget that. But Kobe, I didn't even mention a stat. I didn't even mention a game. I didn't even mention a play. I didn't even mention the ferocious dunks we are used to when it comes to Kobe Bryant. The work ethic is what stands out to me about the Hall of Famer. I want to end with this. This, to me, is what made him a Hall of Famer off the court. We all remember that famous speech in his last game after the 60-point outburst going, I believe it was 22 for 50 from the field. He dropped 60 points and it was on 44% shooting. So, all right, I lied. I gave you one stat. I had to. It was his last game. But in his final speech as an NBA player, the thing that I will always remember is he thanked his teammates, he thanked the fans, but more importantly, he had these people to thank. Last but not least.
To my family, my wife Vanessa, our daughters Natalia and Gianna, thank you guys for all your sacrifice. For all the hours I spent in the gym working and training, and Vanessa, you holding down the family the way that you have. I can't, there's no way that I can thank you enough for that. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And what can I say? Mamba out.
Alright folks, so I appreciate you taking the time to watch. You can subscribe right here to our YouTube channel. You can follow me on Twitter. You can follow the link below. Right? I think I'm doing this right. I see this all the time in videos where they just point and automatically it comes up. Some technological savants, if you will. So you can follow me on Twitter right here. I'm going to come up with stories like this every couple days. I love sports. I love talking sports. And so I appreciate you tuning in. Any feedback, you can obviously give me comments in the YouTube section. But what I'm going to talk about next is the guy that Kobe Bryant looked up to. And you know who it is. It's Michael Jordan. And I'm going to talk to you about what might be the most underrated legacy of Michael Jordan's name. Something we don't talk about, and it has nothing to do with basketball. I'm going to tell you what that is in the next video. But again, guys, be safe out there. Thank you for taking the time to watch.